Hey guys, JohnAvanti here, and I have a cool video for all you photographers out there that have gear that needs to be repaired. I am at the Camera Doctor on West 39th Street, 406. This is the coolest store. You guys gotta check it out. They fix all kinds of cameras, digital cameras and old film cameras. I'm gonna show you around a little bit, and then you guys decide if you want to come in. You can mail your stuff in too. Originally, they weren't even gonna charge me. But, you know, we wound up agreeing to a small fee. So show us around the store, Frank. Quick tour.
Well, we got over on the other side, there's not much walking room, but you got Joel. He's learning and he's training. He's my newest member of the team here at Camera Doctor.
What's up, Joel?
Hey, how's it going?
Looking good there.
And we are definitely an old school shop, and we stay very busy and overloaded with cameras.
This is Frank's bench here.
We do our best to help most people out, and not everything can be fixed. Basically, it comes down to parts, whether there's parts available or can be salvaged, and or the condition of the ultimately the condition of the camera model that you bring into us for service and repair.
That's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome.
So, but what you see here is pretty much where everything happens. We have a lot of senior technicians that work from home now ever since COVID, and so that they could stay healthy and continue to help other people out.
Yeah, that's great.
You know, they're pretty much in retirement. So,
oh, that's good.
We have a network of old school technicians that are still around that I work with and work and we represent them, or they work, you know, to get these repairs done.
So what do people do? They just call you and they can mail it in, and you just work over the internet, or they have to walk in?
Anybody can ship. It's probably best to give us a quick call first, or send us an email to see if it's something that we can help them out with. We get people that send stuff from all over the country and all over the world, actually.
Wow.
As we recommend, if you do ship something to us, that you pack it well, and that we recommend you use also UPS or FedEx to get it to us. That way it can be tracked properly, and we can track it from door to door.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. I like all those cameras you got in the back there. Are those modern digital cameras, or those are analog cameras? Those
are mostly analog cameras. Digital cameras usually have to be done in a more controlled environment to deal with the circuit boards and
the sensors
and stuff, right? So that stuff is usually done in a controlled environment with the individual technicians.
Oh, that's cool.
But that back shelf, that's all the workload that's in process, and it's to be worked on.
So do you feel like film is becoming popular again?
It has become popular.
It has become more. You see a lot more shooters now getting back into film, and
yes, there's a whole generation of kids out there that grew up in a digital world only, so they know nothing about these film cameras, and have now discovered them, especially during COVID. So we are thankful that we were still open during COVID, because the resurgence of these cameras has kept us very, very busy.
That's great.
I don't have enough technicians to do the amount of work that comes in.
Wow, that is fantastic.
We're thankful for that, but it's living in New York has to do with space and expenses.
Yeah. Well, you know what? When I actually parked my car on 30th Street and walked down, and I was kind of happy seeing like the shop, you know, walking in here and seeing all the gear that's in here, the benches, all the tools. It's just like what a nice experience coming in here. I mean, I think everybody should come here and bring their camera just to have it serviced, just to meet Frank and the other team members that work here.
Well, like I said,
it's a great experience.
We try to help everybody out.
Yeah.
Like not everything can be brought back to life, but we try to do our best with what we got, from the knowledge of the technicians that are still around that are older than me, and the new guys that I've hired to learn, that have an interest in keeping it alive.
Do you get any warranty work
from the manufacturers? No. We don't do any warranty for work from the manufacturers. The manufacturers now, they work in a different way. So not all of them are cooperative and working with independent shops like they used to be.
Okay. So basically, everything you do is out of warranty.
Is out of warranty work. Any warranty work that we would do would be sent back to the manufacturer.
Okay.
We could facilitate that for the customer.
All right, guys. So if you have a warranty camera, you can call Frank. He'll probably give you good advice on it. Maybe they can fix it over the phone. But this is mainly like a old school shop where, you know, if you have a camera that's out of warranty, definitely bring it to Frank's shop, the camera doctor. He looks like a doctor. And we got a doctor right here. Look at it, in a smock. He's got the white smock.
I'm missing my stethoscope.
He's missing his stethoscope. And yeah, it's like a little clinic for cameras. You know, check out these cameras we got here. Look at this Fuji 6x9. Now that's analog, right?
Yes.
That's a rangefinder Fuji 6x9. That's a great camera, man. Big film, good quality. Let me ask you a quick question. You might know this. Let's say you have a 6x9 camera. Would you consider that like a 50 megapixel sensor? Would you have any idea of what that would be?
It would be more comparable to the higher end, like phase 1 backs.
Wow.
That's what you would compare that size of image, film wise to you know, digital.
Right. So basically, maybe that's why a lot of guys are shooting analog, because you can get the same quality as a phase 1 by digitizing your negatives. That's what I want to do. That's why I want to bring my Bronicas back to life and start shooting analog or shooting film again. And you know, definitely scan the negatives. I mean, that's what we're going to do.
It's going to come down to the actual look. The look that the difference between the look that you capture on film versus what the digital sensor captures.
Yeah, Frank is very knowledgeable. I mean, that was a tough question. Frank answered it right on the money. I knew the answer, but Frank answered it, and he knows his shit. So, I mean, basically, you know, just from that question that Frank knows what he's talking about. And if you guys have any questions about cameras or anything, I'm sure Frank will be able to help you out. But taking another quick look around, I mean, we got a lot of nice Nikon 70-200s. We got this is the digital department. Oh, is this a Mamiya analog, or is that a digital? Because I think they had a digital camera,
that's
right?
An analog camera.
Oh, that's analog. Now, my first medium format camera was a Mamiya, and the reason why I went to Bronica, one, I didn't have the money to buy a Hasselblad, and two, Mamiya only syncs at 60th of a second, where Bronica, even the SQAIs, you can sync up to 500th of a second and below, as low as you can go. And you could even, I think it has 8 seconds time exposure, and the SQAI has bulb. So that's one of the big reasons why I shot Bronica, because it was affordable. And the PS lenses are pretty good. They're probably on par with the Zeiss lenses. There's a couple more cameras here. Yep, pretty cool. There's a Nikon FM2.
Nikon FM2.
FM2. I have like 8 of those. I gotta get rid of them. I have 2 good ones. The other ones are they're okay. Yeah, because old analog. RZ67. That's where you want to go, my friends. RZ67. That's the Mamiya you want to get. If you're gonna buy Mamiya, definitely get the RZ. Or do they even have an RB? Is that the Mamiya? And the RB, the older one, right? The RZ is the newer one. That's right.
Afternoon, sir. How can I help?
And this is what, the this parts box?
No, these are cameras to be rehab for some of the schools that we do business with.
Oh, that's cool. All right, that's awesome. Kids want to learn photography.
We do business with all the colleges and universities and some of the private schools here in New York City.
All right, that's awesome. That's great. All right, Frank, I really appreciate it. Thank you, my friend.
Thank you.
It was a pleasure meeting everyone here.
Happy holidays to everyone.
Thank you.
Happy New Year.
Yeah. So we have some Canons here, 70-200. There's a lot of work in here. So I'm sure whoever's going to work on your camera, there's the full RZ. That's an RZ, I think. Look at that. That is a sweet camera. I want to see. I saw a guy hand holding that at a wedding.
Yeah. That's
Hand holding that at a wedding. You got to have some pretty strong muscles for that. So here's the front bench. You come in. And there's a Canon AE1. I wouldn't recommend a Canon AE1 as a first analog camera. I would go with a Nikon FE, because at least you get a 1/25th of a second flash sync with that. Canon digitals, Pentax, a couple of Canon 70 to 200s. Those are workhorses. There's another RZ. They're coming back to life. Here's some old Ansel Adams cameras here, 8x10, right there. Very nice.
Thank you.
Yeah, we can take a look at it. What's the model?
Got the antique shop. Guys, thanks for watching the video. And definitely check out Frank's shop, Camera Doctor in Manhattan. This place is amazing. Peace out, take care, and God bless.